Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel where we bring you the latest insights and updates from the world of the royal family. Today, we must delve into a period marked by unexpected challenges and profound sorrow for the monarchy, particularly for King Charles, who has recently faced a series of deeply unsettling events. We'll also explore the increasingly pivotal role played by a member of the family often described as a true asset, Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie. Before we navigate through these recent developments and the Duchess's steadfast contributions, please take a moment to show your support. Liking this video helps us reach more viewers interested in these important stories, and subscribing ensures you don't miss any of our future royal updates. Your engagement truly makes a difference. Now let us turn our attention to the events that cast a shadow over the palace recently. King Charles, as many of you know, has been shouldering immense responsibilities, particularly following his cancer diagnosis earlier this year, and with the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, also stepping back from public duties to focus on her own health journey after receiving a similar diagnosis. In this period of adjustment and increased pressure, His Majesty has, quite understandably, come to rely more and more on the steadfast support of senior working royals, notably the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Prince Edward and Duchess Sophie. Their dedication and low-key efficiency have made them indispensable figures during this challenging time for the institution. Duchess Sophie, in particular, has quietly, yet effectively, elevated her profile, earning widespread admiration for her diligent work and genuinely warm approach to engagements. She has often been affectionately, and perhaps quite accurately, dubbed the monarch's secret weapon, a reliable and hardworking member who navigates the complexities of royal life with grace and focus, especially as the royal family maneuvers through significant challenges and periods of transition. However, even amidst the ongoing health concerns within the family, the weight of external global events can sometimes fall heavily upon the monarchy. And Thursday brought a particularly somber turn for King Charles. That day was anticipated by many as senior members of the royal family were reportedly expected to reunite for the annual award ceremony of the King's Foundation, an important event highlighting charitable work and community initiatives close to His Majesty's heart. Yet the day unfolded very differently, marked not by celebration, but by a succession of deeply tragic news items reaching the palace. The first piece of heartbreaking information to arrive concerned a horrific shooting incident that had occurred at a school in Graz, Austria. The details emerging were profoundly disturbing, involving innocent lives caught in an act of senseless violence. Such news touching upon the vulnerability of young people and the sanctity of educational institutions would undoubtedly have caused immense distress and sorrow at the highest levels. For a monarch whose role involves offering comfort and expressing national and international sympathy, receiving such news is a heavy burden. King Charles, demonstrating his role as head of state and expressing solidarity with the victims and the nation of Austria, promptly issued a statement conveying his profound shock and sorrow regarding the tragedy. This official response, a necessary duty in the face of such events, requires careful consideration and empathy, and it was issued relatively soon after the news broke. But the day's somber tidings were, tragically, not yet complete. Just hours after His Majesty had addressed the events in Graz, further devastating news reached the palace. This time, it was concerning a catastrophic plane crash. The details were stark and deeply upsetting. A flight bound for London had crashed in Ahmedabad, India. The human cost of this disaster was immediately apparent from the passenger manifest. On board were 169 Indian nationals, 53 individuals from the United Kingdom, 7 Portuguese nationals, 1 Canadian, and a crew of 12. The sheer scale of the loss and the direct impact on British citizens and those traveling to the UK added another layer of profound grief to an already difficult day. The news of this air disaster, coming so soon after the report of the school shooting, must have been a tremendous shock, a double blow delivered within a short span of time. The royal family, like the nation, had to grapple with the enormity of these two unrelated yet equally devastating tragedies unfolding on the same day. The atmosphere within the palace on such a day, one can only imagine, would have been thick with sorrow and concern for all those affected. Amidst this period of national and international mourning, And as the royal family coped with the shock and grief stemming from these two major tragedies, the principle of duty remained paramount. In times of national crisis or sorrow, the monarchy often serves as a symbol of continuity and resilience. It is in these moments that the steady presence of working royals becomes particularly significant. And so, as the palace dealt with the fallout of the day's news, reliance was placed upon Duchess Sophie to continue with her scheduled duties and engagements, embodying that very principle of perseverance and steadfastness in the face of adversity. Indeed, amidst the somber news emanating from the palace on Thursday, a statement was released highlighting some of Duchess Sophie's recent work, serving as a quiet testament to the ongoing efforts of the royal family, even during difficult times. This statement detailed her engagements earlier in the week, activities that underscore her dedication to supporting communities and charitable initiatives across the country. The palace statement confirmed, "Earlier this week, the Duchess of Edinburgh visited Northamptonshire. During the visit," it continued, outlining the scope of her activities in the county, "Her Royal Highness undertook several meaningful engagements during her time there, each reflecting her commitment to various facets of community life and historical preservation. According to the official release, Her Royal Highness marked the 350th anniversary of the Great Fire of Northampton and the rebuilding of the town. This particular engagement would have involved acknowledging a significant historical event, the devastating fire of 1675 that reshaped Northampton, and commemorating the resilience and efforts involved in the town's subsequent rebuilding. It's a connection to history and community spirit that resonates deeply." The statement added that during this visit, she also met children from a local school who had created artwork based on the fire, a lovely touch that highlights the importance of educating younger generations about their local history and encouraging their creativity. Further demonstrating her support for community welfare and early years education, the Duchess celebrated the 10th anniversary of Blackthorn Good Neighbors Nursery, a local nursery run by the charity Growing Together Northampton. Reaching a 10th anniversary is a significant milestone for any community organization, and the Duchess's presence would have provided valuable recognition and encouragement to the staff, volunteers, and families involved in this vital nursery run by the charity dedicated to fostering growth within the community. Finally, the statement detailed another engagement focused on promoting health and social inclusion. Her Royal Highness visited at Northampton Bike Park, a mountain bike facility which helps to tackle inequalities in local communities by encouraging children and adults to become active. This highlights the Duchess's interest in initiatives that use physical activity as a tool for social good, promoting health, accessibility, and community cohesion through sport. These engagements, though undertaken earlier in the week, were brought to public attention via the palace statement released on Thursday, juxtaposing the ongoing work of the monarchy with the day's distressing news. They serve as a reminder that even when facing personal and national sorrow, the duty of service continues. Duchess Sophie's visibility and importance have undeniably grown since King Charles ascended to the throne in 2022. With the landscape of senior working royals shifting, first with the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, and then significantly with the health challenges faced by both the King and the Princess of Wales in 2024, the Duchess of Edinburgh has truly risen to the occasion. She, alongside Prince Edward, has stepped up admirably, taking on an increased workload and carrying out duties with a quiet competence and dedication that has earned widespread praise. Her consistent, drama-free approach to her royal role, focusing intently on her patronages and engagements, has made her an incredibly reliable asset during a period of considerable flux for the royal family. She has proven herself to be a calm and steady presence, someone the king and the institution can depend upon implicitly. It is widely anticipated that this crucial role will not diminish. In fact, it is expected that Duchess Sophie, along with her husband Prince Edward, would continue to play a distinctive and significant role not only during King Charles's reign, but also during the future reign of Prince William when he becomes king. Their experience, dedication, and proven ability to connect with people and support important causes will undoubtedly be invaluable to the future of the monarchy. In conclusion,